Have you ever had a door slammed in your face, only to realize later it was the best thing that could have happened? Today, we're digging into the powerful idea of flipping rejection on its head, drawing inspiration from none other than the Stoic thinker, Marcus Aurelius. Imagine a world where every no doesn't knock you down but fuels your climb upward. Rejection, a word often laced with sting, can, in fact, become your springboard to success. It's not about tricking fate, but about seeing that sometimes the universe's no is actually a disguised yes to something even better. So, if you're feeling dismissed, overlooked, or undervalued, this is your invitation to rewrite the story. In this video, we'll break down 13 eye-opening lessons on how to take rejection and turn it into strength. These aren't just theories, these are actionable, real-world strategies you can use right now. But before we dive in, help spread this wisdom, hit the like button and ring that notification bell. It shows YouTube you're finding value here. Let's begin this transformative journey, ready to turn every rejection into a personal victory. 1. Ignore those who ignore you when life greets you with silence or indifference. Don't shrink race. Ignoring those who overlook you isn't being petty, it's a bold statement of self-worth. If someone decides you're not worth their time, that's their misjudgment, not your failure. By refusing to engage, you send a clear message. I know my value. Think of it as holding up a mirror, reflecting their coldness while staying emotionally untouchable. Avoid bitterness by diving into your own life. Pursue goals, read, take up a new hobby, or spend time with those who see your worth. This isn't revenge, it's self-preservation. Let the sting of being ignored be fuel, not fire. Build inner walls of self-respect so strong that indifference simply bounces off. You're not just surviving their dismissal, you're thriving beyond it. 2. Don't let emotions rule you. Rejection can stir up a storm of emotions. But here's the Stoic solution: calmness. When someone snubs you, it's tempting to react emotionally. Stoicism offers a wiser path. Choose a measured, composed response. This doesn't mean suppressing how you feel, it means refusing to be ruled by those feelings. Often, it's not the rejection itself, but what it awakens in us: fears, doubts. So take a breath, pause, ask, why does this bother me? Remember, this moment doesn't define you. It's just a moment. Stay polite, stay kind. If you decide to respond, do it with sincerity, not expectation. This mindset shift is powerful. It shows that your self-worth isn't tied to someone else's reaction. And when you learn to stay grounded amidst rejection, you're not just keeping control, you're evolving. That's real emotional mastery. 3. Clear them from your thoughts when you're rejected. Learning the art of detachment can become your greatest asset. It's not about pretending it didn't hurt, acknowledge it, but don't let it consume you. Picture yourself as a captain in rough seas. Rejection is the wave, not the wreck. Use it to steer forward. View rejection not as a roadblock, but a detour guiding you to something better. Explore something new. Pick up a challenging book. Try a sport. Volunteer. These are not distractions, but pathways to rediscover yourself. Surround yourself with positive voices. Build a circle of people who inspire growth. Rejection doesn't define your value, it invites reinvention. What feels like a door closing might just be a pivot towards something far more fulfilling. Show your worth, yes. Rejection hurts, but it also tests your resilience. Don't let someone else's oversight become your identity. See it as your moment to rise. Maybe you were skipped over for a promotion or disregarded in a group setting. Don't sink into bitterness. Instead, channel that energy, take on a project, lead something new. Let your work speak. Your value isn't determined by whether or not someone sees it. Sometimes, being passed over is life's way of pointing you toward better alignment. Focus on your strengths. Realign. Use rejection as the fuel to craft a stronger version of yourself. Remember, Stoicism is about what you can control: your attitude, your actions. Practice empathy even for those who rejected you. They may be battling their own demons. This isn't about revenge. It's about rising stronger, wiser, and unshakable. 5. Step back and cut contact. Silence, when used wisely, is a powerful response to rejection. Your instinct may scream to fix the situation, to explain, or reconnect. But the most powerful move might be stepping back. This isn't about playing games. It's about restoring your own power. Silence gives you space to reflect. It's not passive. It's a strategic pause. In that quiet, you regain perspective. You remember, your worth isn't something to be proven. This no contact isn't cold. It's a boundary. It's a way of saying, I choose peace over chaos. And in today's world where instant replies are the norm, silence can be surprising, even magnetic. It communicates strength, independence, self-respect. This won't necessarily bring them back, but it will bring you back to you. 6. Let your progress speak. Using rejection as fuel isn't about proving others wrong, it's about proving yourself right. Say someone doubts your talent. Now's your chance to dive deep. Hone that skill and level up, not to spite them, but to exceed your own expectations. Quietly build. Let your progress do the talking. You don't need grand reveals, just consistency. If someone calls you uncreative, create something bold, unreliable. Show up again and again. This isn't a war of egos, it's a silent mission toward excellence. The world may notice, but more importantly, you'll notice. You'll redefine your own potential. and that's the true win. 7. Reclaim joy through fun. The knee-jerk reaction to rejection is retreat. But here's a twist. Pursue joy deliberately. This isn't about denial. It's about reclaiming control. Whether it's a hobby you've shelved or something totally new, let joy be your quiet rebellion. Reconnect socially. Share laughs. Try that weird new cuisine. Take that random art class. These aren't distractions, they're healing. They make you more flexible, more resilient. And as you collect these rich, joyful experiences, rejection begins to shrink in comparison. 8. Elevate yourself socially. Being overlooked socially can sting, but that invisibility, it's your opportunity to rise. Don't seek attention, seek growth. Hit the gym, explore new hobbies, level up your skills not for applause, but for the person you're becoming. Share your journey not for validation, but connection. True social value isn't about popularity, it's about authenticity. Network, build meaningful relationships. Each step taken is a statement. I'm growing and I'm helping others grow too. 9. Act as if they're not there when ignored. Sometimes the strongest move is to move on quietly. Don't compete for attention. Redirect your energy to people who appreciate your presence. In professional settings, keep it respectful but minimal. Let them be background noise while you focus on what matters. And if the coldness continues, walk away not out of defeat, but out of dignity. Your peace is more important than chasing someone who refuses to see you. 10. Embrace the power of silence. Responding with silence isn't manipulation, it's mastery. When you're ignored, resist the urge to overexpress. Instead, turn inward. Reflect. Let that silence serve you. Use it to ask better questions. What is this teaching me? It's not about bottling emotions. It's about choosing responses aligned with your values. Silence becomes power when it's intentional, when it's a space for clarity, not conflict. 11. Don't chase attention. When someone withholds attention, don't turn it into a performance. Don't beg to be noticed. Instead, turn inward. Fill your days with meaning not for their recognition, but your fulfillment. Self-worth isn't up for negotiation. Engage with passions. Connect with those who value you. Grow your life so fully that validation becomes a non-issue. That's real confidence, and it doesn't beg. It builds. 12. Be kind but stay guarded. Responding with grace doesn't mean opening your heart to harm. Smile. Be polite, but don't invest emotionally where there's no return. Kindness isn't weakness, it's composure. Draw lines, not walls. You can't control how others act, but you can control your response. Stay kind, stay distant. That's strength. That's maturity. It's the mark of someone who values their inner peace over temporary emotions. 13. Keep struggles private. The temptation to wear your pain is real. But Stoicism teaches restraint. You don't need to perform strength, you embody it. Feel your emotions, yes, but don't let them lead. Stay active, stay focused. Move forward, not